This is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardinas, to use this as an educational material. Political self refers to how individuals identify their political beliefs, values, and ideologies, aligns themselves politically, reflecting their views, values, and priorities within the political spectrum. This identification can range from support for certain ideologies, political parties, or social movements to more specific beliefs about governance, social justice, and individual rights. Examples of these are liberalism, conservatism, libertarianism, socialism, and environmentalism. Thank you.
Political self refers to how you become an active citizen of your country. We individuals are already political by nature. It is a representation of oneself about him or herself, a public identity one makes and constructs about him or herself to be. Political position based on the interests and perspective of one's social organizations. We are able to persuade, influence others, and even make them believe what we want them to believe. And the moment a person exercises his or her participation in political activities, that is where the political self comes in. John grew up in a household where his parents are very active in church activities. They are very religious and live their lives according to the teachings of the church. Thus, his parents also enrolled him in a school that follows their religious beliefs. John finished his primary and secondary education in that school. When he is about to enter college, he decided to enter in a university where he can explore and be free to express himself. He became friends with his classmates coming from different walks of life. He became more vocal in different issues, specifically in politics. John became very active in various organizations of the university that stage up rallies and fight for their beliefs. However, his parents highly disagree with his advocacies and political beliefs.
The Filipino identity is shaped by a rich blend of historical, cultural, and social influence. Rooted in pre-colonial traditions, Filipinos originally identified through tribal affiliations, indigenous beliefs, and a strong sense of community, which is still evident in the concept of bayanihan or communal unity. The long history of the colonization by Spain, the United States, and Japan introduced new elements to Filipino identity such as Catholicism, democratic values, and resilience in the times of hardships. Core cultural values like pagkikapagkapwa-tao or shared humanity, utang na loob or depth of gratitude, and hiya or sense of shame continue to shape how and Filipinos interact and perceive themselves. An example of Filipino identity expressed through language and culture. The use of po and opo in speech shows respect for elders, while festive celebration like Barrio Pista highlight Filipino hospitality, joy, and religiosity.
What is values? Values are individual beliefs that motivate people to act one way or another. They serve as the guide for human behavior. Generally, people are disposed to adopt the values that they are raised with. People also tend to believe that those values are right because their values, particularly culture. Some values have intersect words such as love, truth, and freedom. Other values such as ambition, responsibility, and courage describe traits that are instrumental as means and end.
Values, the deeply held principle that guide behavior and decision making, such as patriotism, respect for elders, faith, and family-centered. Bayanihan, pakikisama, hiya, and utang na loob. These values promote unity, respect, and social responsibility, while traits, distinctive characteristic, and behavior exhibited by Filipinos, including resilience, spirituality, adaptability, and strong sense of social responsibility. While community factors, the influence of barangay, family dynamics, and communal activities in shaping an individual political self. The support system provided community fosters social awareness and participation in governance.
Institutional factors. So as we talk about institutional factors, there are three underneath, which is the education, government, and media. It will discuss later on. So institutional factors play a crucial role in shaping political self-expression and self-determination. Electoral systems, political parties, and how voting laws influence how individuals and groups participate in politics and express their views. Governments with strong democratic institutions, such as free media and independent courts, provide more opportunities for political engagement and self-representation. Conversely, authoritarian institutions may suppress political self-expression through censorship, restrictive law, or political repression. Federalism and decentralization also impact political self-determination by allowing regions or ethnic groups greater autonomy in governance.
So the first one is education. Education is all about learning new things and gaining skills that help people in their daily lives and work. Schools, colleges, and universities are places where this learning happens. They teach subjects like math, science, history, language, and even life skills. Example for education. A student learns math in school, which helps them become an accountant in the future. Universities train doctors who later work in hospitals to save lives. The next one is government. The government creates laws and ensures people follow them to maintain order. It provides essential services like healthcare, education, and safety. By enforcing rules, the government helps keep society organized and secure. Example of the government. The government builds roads and provides free education. Police officers enforce laws to prevent crimes and protect citizens. And lastly is media. Media includes newspapers, television, and social media, which share news and information with the public. It plays a big role in shaping people's opinions as it can highlight certain issues or stories. Media also influences decisions from voting on elections to personal choices by spreading ideas and viewpoints widely. Example of media. A news channel reports election updates, helping people make informed voting choices. Social media raises awareness about environment issues, encouraging people to recycle.
Democracy plays a crucial role in shaping an individual's political self, which refers to how see themselves as political beings. how they engage with society, understand their rights, and participate in governance. First, democracy and identity formation. In a democratic system, individuals are encouraged to think critically, express opinions, and participate in decision making. This environment helps their political identity, which includes their beliefs, values, and attitudes towards governance. For example, someone growing up in a democracy may see voting as a both both a right and a duty, influencing their sense of civic responsibility. Second, empowerment through participation. Democracy gives people a voice, allowing them to contribute to the laws and policies that affect their lives. This active participation strengthens an individual's sense of agency, making them feel like they can make a difference. Engaging in protest, voting, or running for office are all expressions of one's political self in a democracy.
What is citizenship, by the way? Citizenship is a legal status that gives a person the rights to live in the country, as well as certain rights and responsibility. It can also indicate a sense of belonging to a group. So, citizenship and nationality. Citizenship is often used interchangeably with nationality, but these two terms have different meaning in the international law. So, citizenship and identity. Citizenship can also indicate the sense of identity, values, and belongings to a group. It can also refers to the relationship between the individuals and a state and the responsibility that comes with that relationship. So there are two types of citizenship. There are rights and responsibilities. So first, rights. Right citizenship have the rights to vote or even hold public office and receive certain service like education and healthcare. And the other one is responsibilities. Responsibilities citizenship is have a duty to follow laws, pay taxes, and serve in the military.